The season has ended. We got to be legendary again. Gotta give a shout out to Gameathon. Holy smokes, man, you got near 3,500 points. That's impressive. So we got legendary status again. I was about to get a bronze badge, but my network crapped out yesterday, so I was offline. It did give me some time to fix the first track of the album I'm going to release this year. I got the instrumental down. I got good strategies on what vocal melodies to place there. In the meantime, I will also be dropping, hey, welcome to the show, drop a comment, you're going to get a shout out. In the meantime, I'm also going to be dropping back catalog tracks of the rap while I'm making a singer-songwriter indie rock style album to be released once it's properly done. Let's see, I need to do a little something on Discord, and then I'll explain to you how to maximize your CPU.
Hey Crothers, love your videos.
Hey, thanks, man. I'm going to go to the channel in a moment, and I've got a good explanation of how to maximize your CPU defense score. I'm going to take care of my Discord peeps. It's going to take 10 seconds. Hey everyone, I'm live on YouTube. Come and watch the chat. La 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 la. So I'll explain it in the middle of a CPU defense. I think I can start it now. I don't have the optimal veteran setup, but let's try this first to give the bass a spin. Discord. Okay. If they want to chat, they can come to the channel. Now I'm going to close up the Discord. Get a thumbnail in there. Editor. Okay, practically I put 10 OP Rangers behind tank traps. These tents will spawn OP Rangers. Overpowered Rangers with a volunteer perk. That's why if you get, usually you get 9 for free, but because I have the volunteer perk on them, I get 10. All the other units will start attacking. Set your veterans to attack. Let these first waves pass, because if you destroy them, the waves will come in quicker, and your veteran loadout will not be optimized to take down the first wave. Usually I would make sure these would come in quicker, but trust me, they're going to come pretty quick at the moment. So wave 3, take out the rocket guy. Editor is up so I can go to the videos. I put a placeholder in the title. So yeah, this is a bit of a mistake. I should have gotten that done a bit quicker. But looks like we're okay. Distract. This is not a good one. Now you're taking the fight to the enemy.
Hello.
Hey, welcome. I'm going to check the comments in like a minute. Get a thumbnail in there. So this is really boring, but this is how you maximize your CPU defense score. Got to wave 33. I think it's this one or the next one I'll get to 34. Now your veterans are already attacking, and I have volunteer and rapid deploy on my Rangers, so they will start supplementing my veterans. Okay. Gotta put a thumbnail up there. There it is. Got the description in there. So this is kind of boring. Suggest you go do something else in the meantime. It is not optimal. I'm not really happy. I'm going to do it again after a while. Still have a lot of explaining to do. How to set up the base. Paste. Save. See, that's totally I might want to have a little excuse to tweak the base.
Not boring.
Hang on. Last time I did this, I had to wait 30. So YouTube editor is being very slow again. I'm going to go to my home page, so I can check the comments. I've got comment speech enabled. Because YouTube doesn't always show my comments on the console. So I'll know when somebody drops one. Okay, YouTube, you're not promoting my own streams on my channel, on my subscription feed. Come on, man. There you go.
I go in the goal.
Hey, Jablu. You put the sergeant in? Dude, that's what I have to do. Yeah, I got a lot of tips. I put them in a notepad. I'll probably, hey, welcome to the show. Drop a comment. You're going to get a shout out. So, wave 15, not bad. Since I'll be tracking these with the camera buttons, I'm going to start explaining how you optimize your data. These tents, you want to put one tent all the way to the front. This will help you see if your structures are blocking tent spawn. And every structure you place, go to the tent and try to select the next one. If the tent is blocked, that means your previous structure, the one you just placed, is blocking the base. You keep doing that. Don't just put in the structures and then look for what's blocking you, because that'll take a lot of time. The order you're going to put them in is bunker, sniper, mortars, anti-air, 5 tank traps. They're all gone. Yep, this is a tank trap. So you can house the 10 units you're going to get from the ranger with the volunteer perk. So the volunteer perk is the hero perk you put on the ranger, together with damage, health, and rapid deploy. If you have any points left after that, place down some barbed wire. And even if you have after that, put in a poison barrel or an explosive barrel. These mortars, sometimes you can put them inside this structure. That's always a nice one. So again, bunkers, oops, bunkers, snipers, anti-air, mortars, tank traps, barbed wire, poison. With the best structures in the front. Make your ranges OP, the way I just described it, with damage, health, and rapid deploy, and the volunteer perk. Set your veterans to attack. You can do that in the base. See, there's the volunteer perk. I just got another volunteer in the ranger department. Your vet, you want to have the following vet. You want to have a colonel, a sniper or a sharpshooter, one colonel, two snipers or sharpshooters, two commandos, one rocketeer, one sergeant, one or two riots. Don't have those yet. I'll be doing a couple of fast tracking sessions after this to get it just right. And like I said, let the first wave pass so your veterans and your rangers have enough time to come to the front, to start engaging them at the moment they start touching your base. Okay, I'll be repeating. Okay, I don't know. Am I going to quit? No. I'm going to tweak my veterans after this and then see if I can break my record. I'm in the top 50 again. So once these come into contact with your base, then you deploy your special. Maximize your power output. Also, of course, put choke points here and at the front of the base. So, oh yeah, great choke. Where the structures don't aim, you put in those choke points. Put your best structures to the front to get those waves in quick. And look, this is usually how I would end up. I would end up with a skinny base, Colonel Rocketeer base. I would end 20 minutes on wave 20. It's been 8.5 minutes. I'm on wave 20. It's not really optimal for getting munitions, but the score, I'm at 82,000 now. Let's see after this wave if I can get. So I'm expecting the base to fall wave 25. Keep your specials.
Open Discord.
Keep your specials to engage the enemy once they're in contact with your big target. So that's basically it. I'll be repeating this again in case you're watching this video while trying to. Hey, welcome to the show. Drop a comment. You're going to get a shout out. I just have a couple more viewers in here. I'll be repeating myself again to make sure I get those tips to you ASAP.
Thank you, Fergus.
Hey, creep. No, I'm not opening Discord. Sorry, man. It's going to be too distracting. I'll open Discord after this wave. You're going to have to wait a minute. I didn't have network yesterday, so I didn't broadcast. Jumlu says, thank you for this. You're welcome. Again, well, what you could do, of course, is now I got 30,000 within 10 minutes. Quit the game. And then you could have 60,000 in 2 sessions. Hang on. Alright, you know what, Creek? I'm going to open Discord. I'm just not going to be able to respond very quickly. I've got this laptop that's probably from the Civil War. What Civil War, I hear you ask? Well, the French, of course. The French have so many civil wars, so they can win one now and again. Well, that's meager. That's not a lot of Ranger. Come on, Discord. Today, please. Oh, yeah, and I need to share this on my social media. I'm getting a social media strategy. I'm kind of having a bit of fun with reconnecting with old friends and promoting the music and the gaming streams on the social networks, but yeah. People always complain about social networks like it's a product. Social networks are not the product. You are the product. They're using you to sell advertising. Here goes another social media rant. So YouTube is mostly a male-dominated user base. And if you want to look, if you want to find females, go to Tumblr. Instagram is pretty good. I like to look at pictures of actresses I like.
That is also Province.
Hang on. I'm going to show that in a bit. Yeah. Pretty good, right? 12 minutes, almost 12 minutes, the base is going to fall. 32,000. If you are so inclined, so you want to have maximize your ammo, just stop after 10 minutes if you're really desperate to get a lot of ammo. Otherwise, I would just suggest letting the base fall. Now theoretically, if I get it really done right, I could run out the clock, and I'd probably get to wave 35. I don't think anything can withstand wave 35. I don't understand how people can get 120,000 score on CPU defense. Gee, why? Hey, I can't. Why? What's wrong with Discord? Why won't it let me log in? God damn it, Discord. It wants my credentials again. Okay, I'm gonna go through the tips again. I'm sorry, Creek. Discord won't let me in at the moment. So this is about maximizing your CPU defense score. Reset your base if you destroyed the rocks. If you destroyed the rocks, you're gonna have to reset your base. You can do that for 200 gold. Hang on, I messed up something. Now put your best structures to the front to get the waves in quicker. Then you create choke points where the structures are not aiming. Put one tent to the front, and after you place a structure, go to the tent, select the next structure, and look if they're blocking the tent. And then keep placing the tent backwards and backwards. That save you a little time having to scroll all the way over. You're going to place the bunkers first. You place a bunker first, then you put in the sniper. Bunker again, sniper again. Bunker again, sniper again. Now in the gaps between those, you put in the mortars. In the gaps between the rest, you put in the anti-air. Again, placing the tent back more and more, place the structure, then go to the tent and select the next structure, so that way you can see whether or not the tents have been blocked. So if you put in all your structures first, then you're going to have to figure out, okay, what is the thing that is blocking the access. Bunkers and snipers first, mortars, then anti-air, then tank traps, just enough to host the 10 rangers you're going to get from the volunteer perk. Make those rangers overpowered. Damage, health, and rapid deploy. If you have any units, if you have any points left, put in barbed wire and poison barrels. Again, make your rangers OP, overpowered. Set your veterans to attack. You're going to want one colonel in your vet squad, 2 snipers or sharpshooters, 2 commandos. Hang on, let me count. 1 colonel, 2 snipers or sharpshooters, 2 commandos, 2 rockets, 1 sergeant, and two riots.
Vets help.
You're going to want to let the waves pass first. If you have it, drop the base card with the engineers in it and put a volunteer perk on that engineer. You'll get 3. Right, let's optimize the loadout of the veterans. Right now I have too many colonels. I only need 1. I need a sergeant in there and 2 riots. I'm going to give you a peek at how I got the barracks set up. This is my main unit. He needs to be overpowered. Damage, health, rapid deploy, volunteer. Then you start working backwards from the colonel. He's also a very important unit. Put a good healing hat on him as well. Of course, you put the best healing hat on your ranger. Damage, health, and fast reload, endless clips. The next is going to be the commando. Damage, health, accuracy, endless clips. The next you're going to want to put in the rocketeers. Damage, health, fast reload. A hero perk if you have it. This is also a very important unit. The engineer. You're going to put a volunteer perk on him if you have that base card. Otherwise go get it, because it'll pulse 3 engineers through your base to the front to repair the structures. If you have a damage perk, great. In this case I don't have any anymore. Health, what's that? Fast reload and fire rate. Then you can go to the sharpshooter, same deal. damage, health, fire rate, and the bloodthirst perk in this case. I'm going to put in a sergeant, one of them, and I'm going to breed fast track 2 riot officers. So let's do that. And then I have an optimal base loadout. If you can get them to go gold, that's only optimizing everything. But yeah, big red one. We got golden status again. I want to give a big shout out to Juggalo Clown Love. You had a great run there. Also, Gameathon. That dude scored 3,490 points when we're not in a championship run. So yeah, look for a 1-skull opponent. Snipers and sharpshooters are not good for fast tracking. The Commando HQ squad card could be a problem. So this has 4,000 base power, this has 4,000, just a little more. This would be a good one to take down. I don't see any snipers, the base cards look good. You're going to want to assign.
Thanks, man.
Hang on. Here you go. You're welcome. Yeah, man, I'm really getting my call in. Guys, I'm going to turn this into a Guns Up only channel. Maybe in the weekend or Fridays or something, I'll do GTA Fridays. You see what I did there? It's a TGF Friday kind of thing. Thank God it's Friday. I'll play GTA on Fridays. I'm gonna maybe not stream at all on the Mondays. It's just not a lot of people around, and I maybe get, you know, I gotta have a life or something at a certain point. The Rangers I don't need to fast track.
What did you score?
I think I scored about only 30 or 40,000 because I did not have the right timing and veteran setup to get beyond wave 25. But I'm going to do that now, so we're going to see. What I want to know is exactly who do I have to fast track. I'm going to keep the 1 golden kernel. I want to fast track the Rocketeer. I'm going to replace the sniper with the sharpshooter because I have a hero perk for him, and I'm going to fast track the commando as well as the riot and the sergeant. So let's put those in our loadout. I hope I can remember it. Sergeant, yes. She of course gets whatever's left.
In Alliance, what did you score?
Hang on, I gotta focus for a second. I'll be with your comments momentarily. So I want one of these. Where is my, here, fast track. Damage is actually a better fast tracking mechanism than the actual fast track. I'm gonna want to have the riot. These are very hard to fast track, so I'm putting a black perk on him. I'm going to replace the sniper with the sharpshooter. God, I hope I can remember to put it all back. I guess I'll be able to do that. Leave the health and damage right there. Put in the fast track. Rocketeer. Commando as well. Let's see. The Rocketeer does a lot of damage. So I'm going to put my best next fast track on him. Replace the accuracy. And the Rocketeer gets whatever's left. He likes to hang back a bit, so he won't take that much fire. Let's see if I can get this done in one session. So there you go. I'm breeding him. Him, and him. Him, I don't know. Maybe I could replace him with something. I have no clue. I'm not gonna need, yeah, hang on. No, I'm gonna put 1 golden kernel in from my pet squad. Hey, wait a minute. No, I don't want him in my veteran squad, that would be pointless. So, I don't know. I'm gonna put in the grunt, to put in just a few grunts to take the first brunt of the damage. You're going to want to put some ammo in here. 2 rally flags, so you can milk the base and in first instance pull them back for strength in numbers. You're going to want to put a unit health card on there. do not put Berserk in them. I know they stack, but your units will move too quickly and take out the base before they can even fast track. The damage perk counts. Where is it? It counts for fast tracking also. I had to think about whether or not this damage perk applies before or after the fast track applies. If it applies after the fast track, it would be pointless. But it is stacked in front of that fast track. So let's go. Cool. In Alliance, what did Juck score? I don't know. I haven't checked. I think if I had to do a guesstimate, you'd be about 3,100. Okay, be very careful. Just put in one of these. Spam the colonel, the sergeant, and the right officers. I definitely want those. Just wait a minute. All the other ones I have. Okay, dude, I want at least one sniper in there quickly. Maybe I could do a little preparation. I'm going to want him and him, him and him, him and him. Okay. Those rioters, the riot guys, are really hard to fast track because they do so little damage. I think they might be fast tracking them on basis of the metric of how many bullets they stop. I'm not sure. Okay, let them gather up a bit of points here. Maybe that sergeant will get somewhere. Don't die on me, sergeant.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Is that sarcastic or? I once had a linguistics professor. I went to a university, and he said you can form a double negative. You can form a negative from two negatives. Like hell no, that's a double negative. And you can form a double. But you cannot form something that is negative from a double positive. And I said, yeah, right. So don't overdo it on the riot officers. Ideally I would only have 2 in there, but I always overdo it. Come on, Sergeant, do something. Four and a half minutes on the clock. I have plenty of time. Okay, there's the sergeant. Now I'm going to want to have to pull him back for strength and numbers. I think I have enough sergeants. Might even want to kill a couple. Let's play marry, fuck, kill. It's where you fuck one woman, marry the other one, and kill the last one. So whenever you see 3 women with a friend, you know, online or in real life, play the marry, fuck, kill game. It's awesome. Let's pull them back a bit.
You can from Alliance.
Form an alliance. I'm still on the fence about this. Let's pull them back a bit more. Now I'm going to deploy the rest of the units. Hold up. Yes. You are, I don't even want to fast track you, but you need it. Yes. I think I'll put another colonel in there. So I have my last rally flag. I'm going to want to save that for milking the base. Yeah, I can get real enthusiastic about stuff and then I think about it. Like, I don't know, maybe I should do this. I really want to. It would be great for the channel as well. But I'm gonna start soliciting people first, whether or not they are even interested. Once I get to about 10 or 15 people that really want to do it, that should be, I could do that within a month or so. I will form an own alliance. Depending on how long it's going to take for the big red one to try for a championship run. I really want to be #1 once, just to show that I can. Beating the game with no money down.
I finished top 10 KO. Province.
So, top 10. Cool. I think I got top 6. I was at 2. Pull them back a bit, let them heal. Anybody giving them a hard time? No. I was at number 3 for most of the season, but some of the people in my lives had a little extra oomph, and my network went down yesterday. That's a drama. That really sucks, man. When that goes down, my entire apartment shuts down. I don't watch TV. It rots your brain. So I watch a lot of YouTube and Netflix, and none of that is working. Guns won't work. Netflix won't work. YouTube won't work. Most games just don't work. They need a persistent internet connection. Let's see if I can help them a bit with the sniper. You want to take down those snipers. They're not good for fast track. 90 seconds to go. Wait a minute. Okay, that's one. Get that one out. Now with these focus fires, I'm going to use those on the walls, because that gives you a little bit of fast track as well. What are they engaging? Okay. All good. Usually I would milk the base at this point, but I lost. I used up all my battle rounds. I'll wait until the last minute. Spam a couple of units so you can get a little bit of extra XP in there. From the column units survive. Spam. Let's see what I got. I want 2 riot officers. Good. I'm going to do another CPU defend, and then I'm going to pause the broadcast for a bit. So this didn't get anywhere, these didn't get anywhere. I'm replacing you with you. Did I get a sharpshooter? Yes. Okay, it's not perfect.
I don't want to say where your eye placed.
I don't want to say, but look where your eye, my eye, as in the letter. Don't want to say, but look where your eye placed. Where you placed. Okay, you're modest. I'll go check right after this loading screen. Let's think. I have too many riot officers. I could replace them with another colonel, because the colonel has a 15-second cooldown. That's a great idea, but not the silver. This way I got the colonel firing every 7.5 seconds. Cool. Finally, I can smoke a cigarette. So I'm moving away from the economics and the political articles and diplomacy articles. Now and again, I'll be talking about what's actually going on in the road to World War III. We're going to get
where I placed. Yep.
And I'll be talking about the process of creating this music. Where you placed? Yeah, I'll do it. Let's see. Alliance, no. Yes. Search here. Great job, gang. Yeah, dude, I'm really very satisfied with how this Big Papa, how the commander does his job. He really sets a goal and then helps everybody to try to get there. Here, right? With the mighty Otis stack. Holy shit! What? You got your gold badge, huh? So did you, you got that legendary opening pack as well. What did you get? Let me know in the chat. I think I got something like another fast track. Good. Let's do another CPU defend. I don't have to tweak anything. The base was great as it was. Alright, let's go talk like a YouTuber. Reset the base of rocks are demolished. Cut down the trees. vet structure, go to the front, create choke points, put your tents to the front. After you place your structure, go to that tent, select the next structure, and look if that blocks the tents. Put in the bunker, then the sniper, bunker, then the sniper. After that, mortars, anti-air, tank traps for your 10 units. Put a volunteer perk on the ranger. Maybe if you have any points left, put in barbed wire and poison. OP the rangers.
I got it, FRE agent.
Hang on. OP the rangers, damage, health, and rapid deploy. Then you're going to want to breed your vet squad. Bring in 2 colonels, 2 snipers or sharpshooters, 2 commandos, rockets, 1 sergeant, and 1 riot. And let the first wave pass. Don't let them touch. Don't destroy them. Just to make sure that you have time for all your vets to actually get to the front. On wave 4, take out the rocket guy. Because once you start taking the fight to the enemy, those specials are pointless. You cannot wait for them to shoot, then deploy the decoy. Be very careful not to gas your own troops. So here you go. Now you let them go to work. I think I might get past wave 25 this time. Yeah, free agent, man. Well, people are going to keep trying to recruit you now. I think you do a lot better as a free agent, man, if I have to say. Because the burdens of command, I suck at that, man. Whatever you do, don't make me a manager in your company. I'll be miserable. And I'm not an easygoing guy. You work for me, yeah, I'm very strict. I expect the best because I expect that out of myself as well. And I don't really notice when I've reached the limits of my capabilities. So this is not good. I was expecting a lot better. Okay, once you get maybe past wave 10 in 3 minutes, wait for those waves to get into contact with your base.
This is the coolest video channel on YouTube.
Thank you. I'm going to really focus on guns up as well. I'll do replacing GTA with my buddy Iqbal on Fridays if he's available. I'm taking the day off on Monday. See if I can get like a semblance of a social life again. I sent this chick an email. Remember I was talking about her? I sent her an email telling her to get in touch. Let me know how she's doing. Oh, okay, I got a Discord notification. Let's go. Okay. Come on, go to the Craven server. Anybody has a Discord app? Okay, I'm gonna do a typical YouTuber thing. I'm gonna put a link in the description to my Discord, where you can reach me if I'm not streaming. Okay, I'm sorry, Creekman. I didn't know you had to go there. Let's go to the video editor. So, not optimal. I don't know what's wrong. What did I do wrong? I thought that'd be a better veteran squad to have. Just from my first impression. Edit the video, go to the notepad.
Hope it works out for new province. Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks for watching, man. I'm here every day, except on Sundays, Mondays. I guess I have to find something else to do. I'm gonna put a link to the description. Grade 14 and they haven't used a bunch of the base. Let's see, I'm probably writing some dead air, am I correct? Let's do the description thing. Paste it. I've been listening to Sasha Sloan a lot. She's amazing. She's my new hero. She got really good songs. For inspiration, recent. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the baseball. Sage up. Repeat myself one last time.
Me too. Me too.
Can I go to the watch? Damn it, Discord, get out my face. Get out of my face. So, cancel. Well, I'm gonna have to go to the taskbar to close up this grid. What the hell is I gonna do again? Yeah, so if you were gonna reset your base, but you couldn't stop watching the stream, I'm gonna repeat myself again. Maybe you could pause the video at this point and get with the instructions again. This is about maximizing your CPU defense score. Reset your base if you took out the rocks. Put your best structures up front to get the waves in quickly. Create choke points with walls where the structures are not aiming. Put one tent to the front, and after you place a structure, go to the tent, select the next structure, and see if that blocks the tent. You're going to put in a bunker, then a sniper. A bunker, then a sniper. Once you run out of those, place mortars. Once you run out of those, place anti-air. After that, put in 5 tank traps, so you can accommodate the 10 free units you're going to get. With the volunteer perk, you're going to have to put on the overpowered ranger. It's going to be a hero perk, put the volunteer on there. If you have any points left, you can put in barbed wire or poison barrels. Make your rangers overpowered, damage, health, and rapid decoy. Then set your veterans to attack. You can do that in the base. I don't know if it's ideal, but I just put in a new couple of veterans. I decided to put in 2 colonels. They have a cooldown for focusing fire of 15 seconds. That way you can focus their fire every 7.5 seconds. I might have wanted to put 3 kernels in there. I'll tweak that as I come, as I start figuring it out. So 2 kernels, 2 snipers or sharpshooters, 2 commandos, 2 rockets, 1 sergeant, and 1 riot. If you have the engineer base card, where you get 3 rangers, a grenadier, and 2 engineers, put that in your base. It'll help keep your base a bit more in order. If you have a volunteer perk, put that on the engineer also. You got a good chance of having 3 engineers coming in. I'll get to your comments in a moment. Let the first waves pass, so you can optimize the time to contact with the veterans coming out. And that's it. I'd love to know what your impressions are. If you're a recurring viewer, if you're watching this after the fact, let me know in the comments. See, I just did another YouTube thing. Putting descriptions in.
And always screaming all the way home.
Well, you know what, I'm going to start asking people to like, share, and subscribe. No, don't really care. If you like it, that'll be awesome. That really helps me out. Sharing it, yeah. And you're probably already subscribed. So give it a thumbs up. I do like that. And that's like the 3 tropes of YouTubers in 1 minute. I'm gonna have to go to the home page again. Check that final comment. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I'm about to stop the run. So, I got to wave 20 within 12 minutes. This is a good way to optimize your score. For ammo, you could possibly do this as well. You get about 30,000 ammo, but within those 10 minutes, 10 or 11 minutes. If you then let them destroy the base, or even if you want to surrender quickly, you'll have a bit more optimized time. In this case, I just want to have the optimal experience and let them actually destroy the base. We all know what happens here, but it makes for a better experience and a better life too.
That's a lot of veterans.
I know, right? 20. I got to wave 30 last time. I want to get to wave 35. So I'm about to rebroadcast. I'm going to let the base fall and cut the stream to make sure it stays under an hour. I myself, I don't like to watch movie videos that are longer than 20 minutes. But I have to tweak it a bit, and I have to explain how to get the veterans fast track. And I think I did a little bit better this time, so I'm pretty good. I'm going to stick with the veterans, and there you go, bang bang. I have been defeated. My personal best is 84,000. I'm in the top 50 right now. I want to stay there. And yeah, I'll be back in about a minute. Appreciate the viewership, guys. Hope to see you on that flip side. Peace.
Great work.
Thank you.